Well, good day and welcome back. Well, it's a real privilege of mine to occasionally receive packages in the mail from you viewers, and this is no different. This is a package I received yesterday from Ryan Chenault from Richmond, Virginia. I thought it would be fun to open it up on camera and see what's in it. Stay tuned. Alpha touch knife, by the way, in case you guys are curious. All right. Hey, a bunch of brown paper and an envelope. Yes. Well, this is interesting. Okay. Well, this is a very neatly printed packing list. This is a kind of a packing list that you would see when you buy something commercially, a checklist. 3 custom Joe Van Cleve 1/2 letter stationery pads, Husky document organizer bag, miscellaneous Parker style pens. Okay, we're going to have to refer to the packing sheet now when we unpack this. Okay, the brown paper. Where do I start? Well, I guess I start right here. Art tape, book darts, transparent post-it notes, tab stop reminders for Olympia SM3, silica packets, and iRig Pro portable audio interface. Well, look at this really high-quality Husky kind of art bag and some very cool tags. Let's see here. Wow, okay. Where to start? Well, we have, yes, silica gel. You know what? This actually comes in very handy for a lot of things. So these are Olympia SM3 tab setting indicators, and this is very much kind of like what I made for my Hermes 3000. It looks like they're 3D printed as well. What a great idea. And then in this little baggie, these are little metal sort of bookmarkers. You put them on the edge of the pages of your book that you're reading. And this artist tape, he uses it on whiteboards during video presentations, so he can make like grids and flowcharts against a whiteboard, and that's a really cool idea. So then these transparent post-it notes, he says, are great for proofreading over other documents, so you can make proofreading marks without actually affecting the document underneath because they're transparent. Well, okay, what else is in the bag? Well, okay. We have this MIDI interface, and this has an on-off switch. It uses, looks like an XLR microphone input and a MIDI controller. So this is a MIDI to USB, full-size USB. Here's a MIDI to an Apple Lightning connector. And then this is like a 2.5 millimeter connector. This says audio or MIDI in, so you can take MIDI in from a MIDI device here into the iRig, and then you can output to USB or to a Lightning connector. So I think I'm going to be interested in maybe doing a little bit of experimental audio work. How cool is that? Thank you. Well, then of course we have to look at these tags here with gummed grommets, little ID tags or little tags you can put on various devices. So you know, the work that Ryan put into this is very obviously very meticulous and detailed, and I kind of feel obligated to you know, put everything back in the exact same order that it came in just because he does such a great job. You know, I keep seeing these kinds of containers. This is the Container Store. I've seen these a lot on Japanese pen sites, these kinds of containers. Okay, this is neat. the Schneider sliders, these blue ones right here, are his personal favorite. These are the 755XB, which is extra bold. And then there is a Schneider slider medium, a Parker 0.7 gel, and a Uni-Jetstream 0.7, the SXR 600. So very cool there. And then the pins, this is his go-to pins when he's not using a Parker Jotter XL or Rotring 600, is the Z-Grip, Zebra Z-Grip Mini, the Z-Grip itself, which is this one, Zebra Sarasa clip right here. And of course he put in a Pentel Energel as well. And yeah, the idea of a nice pen case like this is very neat. Very neat. Okay, what do we have next? Oh boy. Okay, this is interesting. This is TerraSlate waterproof laser printer paper, 5mm. Waterproof paper. Oh, it has a very interesting feel to it. Very smooth. Oh my. It's laser printer compatible, which is good. Pencil or ballpoint will work best. Gel and similar inks will smear on it. He thinks they're also marketed as being tear-proof, which is interesting. This is Write in the Rain waterproof file cards, 3x5 file cards. He says they're great for golfing, for keeping notes and score on golfing, and also great for recipes. There's no need to worry about getting them wet, and they're laser printer friendly. Correlated with Century 21 typewriting, the Southwestern Publishing Company Typewriting Style Manual. Oh, wow. So this was put out by Southwestern Publishing in 1972, and it looks to be an entire little guide on how to format documents with a typewriter, how to do business letters and everything else. So this is like a miniature version of a typing, kind of, you might think of it as a typing instruction course, or at least a style guide on how to use your typewriter. Oh, that is so cool, and I like the size of it. It's very handy. And, okay, this is certainly something I need. This is proofreading marks and annotation. Oh my goodness, this is the official way to do proofreading, all the marks you do. I'm definitely going to have to study this because I do so many bad mistakes, and being able to proofread properly. Wow, very cool. Well, the challenge has been set. Okay, now, so we have these sheets of paper, and they have a little hand-drawn template with them, and he's shown how to use them. So what this is a guide for taking these manila card tags and putting them into this piece of paper and then using it as a template to be able to roll this into your typewriter and type on these tags. And of course the idea is you cut these little slits in this template and you can insert one of these tags this way and it holds it in place, and then you can thread it through the typewriter and type on it. He's telling me where to start typing at. This green guideline is where you would start typing. This is the center of the typed area from this line to the edge of the tag. So here's your center point. So basically this is a way to roll these tags into a typewriter and type on them, and he's made a whole series of these, a handful of these, half a dozen or so. They go along with these tags right here. So what a great, clever idea, Ryan, for being able to type on paper tags with a typewriter. Fantastic. I love it. And yeah, that's probably the wrong tool for the job. Oh my goodness. So these are handmade stationery, and there's 3 of them. And they're even hand tied with string. I feel like I shouldn't even be cutting this. I wonder if I can slip it off without cutting the strings. You know, you just feel like you don't want to damage any of this because the craftsmanship is so well done, so well executed. And he has these nifty paper loops. I'll just pull the one out from the middle here. Wow. Everything is done with such a precise sense of exactness. Even the way this is taped. The tissue paper is folded so precisely. You know, it's just exquisite. The packaging, it's like the unboxing experience is so good. And he's using like drafting tape, you know, the right kind of tape you would use. Oh man, look at this. Let's see if I can get this sleeve off here. So the sleeve says Southworth 24-pound white, 30 sheets. Oh, I see. Oh man. So you open this up and now you have a tablet of Southworth paper with my name printed on it and the little decoration at the top. And I should mention, of course, that these notepads were all handmade by Ryan, and the foil embossing is all done by him as well. That's all hand done. Wow. Fantastic, Ryan. Man, I am humbled and awestruck. Well, I am very humbled and astounded by the quality of these products. I really love this idea that I can have this paper to use, and I can pull off individual sheets, put them in a typewriter, type on them, use them for letter writing, note-taking, and I can also 3-hole punch them and put them in a binder if I want to use them as like journal books. So what a fantastic thing. And then of course the Husky bag is going to come in super handy along with this pen bag. I certainly needed that. And I guess I forgot to mention there was this little cardboard binder is also very handy as well. And of course this folder here. It all is very neat, and I just am impressed again with the quality of the workmanship and craftsmanship that Ryan put into packaging this and the presentation of it. And I appreciate the community out there that has been built up around my humble little channel here that started a number of years ago with pinhole photography, pinhole camera videos, and progressed to typewriter videos, office supply junkie videos, and a lot of other things. And of course it just humbles me to be blessed by you guys, as I hope I'm able to give you some value yourself as you watch these videos. And of course all of this mess here on my table is about creativity. In fact, this table is my creative table. Although you might notice there's an owie on my forehead, and that's because I have this wooden frame up here that holds my lights and microphones, and late last night I bonked my head on this piece of wood, and if I was still working at my previous career, this would have been a safety incident, and I would have had to, explain in excruciating detail in a series of meetings how I injured myself. And of course now I put some bubble wrap padding up here, so now I'm going to have to make a safety report and submit a safety good catch on myself and get $20 recognition for hurting myself, which will go toward eventually buying new camera gear with my recognition card. It's a sacrifice that some people are just willing to make. Yeah. Oh well. Anyways, this is my creative space. Fantastic gift, Ryan. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. As always, I wish you guys out there the very best in creativity. Find a little space, a little corner, a little niche, a little nook that you can make your own. Organize it, put a typewriter there, have a place to create. Be creative. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.